missed you.
But I've only been gone like a few hours.
Right, well, you know, don't let it happen again.
Ooh.
So what's in the bag?
Something I never thought I'd be buying for a woman until now.
Truffle oil?
Yeah, and a whole lot of other things that have never been on my grocery list before. I was figuring maybe you could, whip me up one of those fancy schmancy dinners.
Wait, we can afford this and rent?
Well, yeah, we can now. Yeah, I mean, I'm not trying to get all respectable on you or nothing like that, but you are looking at a man with a J-O-B.
Aside from the fact that we're being held hostage by a raving lunatic, this is a lot like those all-nighters we used to pull in Mexico.
At least here we got room service.
Oh, great. Just like the Roach Motel. You can check in, but you can't.
Hey, we'll get out of here. Just gonna save Harris. What we really need is,
A telephone.
a little bit of hope, a little bit of faith. Didn't you once say we made a great team?
God, it's amazing. The way this parasite just destroys every bit of tissue in its path. It's the perfect predator.
Not quite perfect. Harris is still alive.
You know what? I want him dead just as much as you do. The only problem is we have to save his life before we can get out of here.
Okay, and then we'll kill him later. Always think positive.
Either you're extremely sleep deprived or you're channeling Pollyanna.
I channel Brad Pitt if it make you feel better.
Brad Pitt isn't exactly my type. When I felt bad, Kevin always used to do this funny thing.
He must be missing you terribly.
Lucy, I'll watch you.
Doc.
Only you. Only you can make me forget Eve.
What's wrong? This is so wrong, Doc. It's so wrong. It is so wrong. It's wrong.
Stop it! Stay away from her! So give me all the details about your job, so I can brag about you. When do you get your first raise or promotion?
Stop. Look, don't go buy me a briefcase or nothing like that. It's just a job. That's it.
Well, what kind of job? Do you have a female boss when I have to kill?
Look, stop. All right. Stop asking me all these questions. Okay? All you need to know is that I'm doing this so we can have a better life. Okay?
That's cool.
I want to do things to you. Oops, I'll be for you.
I love this. I love the sound of that. Okay, so I will stop being so nosy. But for now, we need to celebrate. So as soon as I catch a break, I will go whip you up. The best dinner would even make Martha Stewart weep.
Forget about dinner, okay? I got a better idea how we can celebrate. When's your next break? Huh?
It's now. It's right now. Okay, come on. Hey, Victor, will you cover for me for a minute? It's like an emergency.
Thanks.
Life goes on.
You know what we need? A change of scene. So I've been thinking about a romantic getaway.
Yeah, but
And
Gabby,
Denise
listen.
told me about these cabins up at Lake Rains. It would be so wonderful to wake up to the sound of birds, to wake up to the smell of campfires, just to wake up to you.
Gabby, as much as I want to go away with you, I'm sorry, I can't.
It's not polite to stare.
I know. Sorry. That's just that I owe you a thank you.
For what? Getting you into this mess?
No, not for that. For defending my past. When Harris threw it in my face. Thank you.
We've all had the past. You don't need to apologize. Not to anyone. Not you. Not ever.
Well, I think we need a break. Huh?
Sure. We're not on the clock.
So tell me, what's the first thing you're gonna do if and when we get out of here?
Haven't thought about it.
Oh, come on. You must have at least one fantasy. Tell me what it is. Please?
I don't believe in fantasies.
Everybody has one. Just share it with me. What? Come on.
Okay. There's this little island, just south of Borneo, where the water's 25 different shades of blue and the beaches go on forever. And most of all, it's far away from civilization.
So what, you'd go live there all by yourself like a hermit?
Mm-hmm. I mean, I would extend an invitation to the right person. What about you? What do you dream of?
Going home, back to the people and the place I love. That's heaven to me.
Well, then the sooner we get you back to Kevin, the better, right? Okay, just got to figure out why the drugs that work on other people do not work on Harris.
Right. Well, it must be the virulence of the parasite. We need to find out how to get rid of those little critters.
I'll be damned.
What?
Take a look.
Oh, my gosh. The level of infection in the tissue sample has decreased. Does this mean that maybe...
It means we got to run more tests, but
Okay.
not now. Let's take a break. My brain's fried.
Yeah, that's a good idea. You know, I've got a crick in my neck the size of Texas.
Is that right? Well, I'll take care of that.
Oh.
Put yourself in my hands.
Ian, do you think that you'll ever get to your island and I'll ever get home?
I promise to get you out of here. So I will.
Oh, Livy, I didn't expect you to be home.
You said she wouldn't be back till later. We didn't think you'd be back till later.
Yeah, obviously. Lucy, are you all right?
Yeah, I'm fine.
We're
I'm
fine.
okay.
We're fine. We're dandy.
But are you drunk?
No,
Yes.
no.
What is going on? Lucy, your blouse.
It's the snaps. You know, it's shoddy craftsmanship. I got to talk to that tailor who made this. It's really a poor job.
Yeah, well, it looked like Kevin
no,
was...
I know. It's not what it was.
Well, something was going on.
Smart girl. She's a very smart girl.
God, I can't believe you're here like this drunk and trying
Look,
to...
no, Livy, stop. This is not what you think. You don't understand. See, Doc was just having a bad day, and he needed to talk to somebody, and I was listening.
No, you
That's
don't
all.
have to make excuses for me, Lucy. It's time Livy saw who I really am. Livy, it's time you saw your real dad.
No, it's not.
You
Tom.
see,
This
the
is not
truth
right-
is, Livy, I'm sorry to disappoint you. I'm sorry to disappoint the whole world, but I'm no knight in shining armor. I'm just a man. I'm just a man who's fresh out of answers and clean out of clues. And I'm sick and tired of being a role model for everything that's noble and good. St. Kevin has left the building.
Well, I see exactly who you are.
No, Livy, wait. Wait.
Every morning I gotta tear myself away from you. And when we are apart, all I think about is coming home to you. And taking you in my arms like this. And showing you how much you mean to me.
Why don't you show me again, then?
I'll make this up to you. Big time.
You don't have to. I mean, it's not about a trip. It's about being with you.
And you know how much I want that.
Maybe there's a way we can have it all.
What do you mean?
Well, I know a cozy romantic spot where we can get away and still be close.
Where?
My apartment.
Libby, I was just thinking about you. About how lucky we are to have you in the family.
Yeah, well, no offense, but I don't think I want to be any part of your family. One crazy family is enough for this lifetime.
I am trying to help you, but I cannot do that if you're going to be a jerk to me and to poor Libby.
See, I don't need this.
Really? Why don't you just go ahead and wallow in your own self-pity, but you're gonna do it alone by yourself.
Fine with me. You know,
Fine.
I think having your wife die in the arms of her lover entitles you to a little wallowing.
You do not know that is what happened. Look at me. What happens when I'm in trouble? You come to me and you say, Lucy, you get a grip. Well, Doc, that's what you need to do right now. You have to stop and get a grip. Or are you too afraid? Is that it? You're afraid
You're
to
not
follow your own
listening to
advice?
me, Lucy! The whole time she was with me, telling me she loved me, she was thinking about another man. Do you have any idea what that feels like? I'll tell you what it feels like. It's killing me. And I want to mourn my wife, but I can't because I'm so angry.
Okay, well, then be angry. You know what? I think you're right. You're right. You know, Eve doesn't deserve mourning. She was nothing but a conceited, self-centered witch who never thought about anybody but herself.
Shut up. Don't you dare say that. Don't you dare talk about her like that. You didn't know her. You didn't know her like I did. She was kind. She was giving. She was warm. She was loving. She was so loving.
Boy, you got great hands.
It's either be a doctor or be a masseur.
At this point, I'd say you missed your calling. Oh,
I can go all night.
knowing what I do about you, I'm sure that's possible.
You think you know me, huh?
Not really. I don't know what touches you, what moves you, what you hate, and what you love. Well,
Let me get on with it.
okay.
Like single malt Irish whiskey. I like the smell of my father's field after a long rain. And I like anything by O'Neill. Because he infuses everything, even hopelessness, with the power of passion.
So we've got O'Neill, your father's field, after a rain, and Irish whiskey. What else?
Children, they hope for the future. They make you believe that anything's possible because to them it is.
Yeah, you know, that's true. When I was a kid, I wanted to grow up and be something spectacular. Really make a difference, be special.
Well, you've achieved your goal. You're very special, Eve.
I think maybe we should get back to work now.
I want you in bed.
What?
Let me fight the evil parasites for a while. You go get some rest.
Oh, right. Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
I'll wake you if I find anything.
Okay.
Watching SoapNet, devoted to soaps and you.
Hey, baby.
You know, it's really sweet that
you wanted to get a job and take care of me and everything, but you do know that you have nothing to prove to me, right?
Mm-hmm. Well, I'll just take back that little red Corvette I got for you then.
I'm serious, Jamal. Look, we have food and a roof over our heads and each other, and that's, you know, all that we really need.
Okay, well, we'll see how you feel when those lights get cut off, too.
Oh, now see, it's all the way that you look at it, because there's plenty of things that we can do in the dark. And I hope the first thing they do is shut off the phone. Ouch.
Sorry. Hello. It's for me.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go take a shower.
Take it with you.
Okay, we'll be quick and meet me in there.
All right. Give me 1 second. Look, I told you I was cool about starting tomorrow. All right, but come on, call me my cell phone if you need to talk to me. I don't want my girl to find out what I'm doing, all right? All right, peace.
Tomorrow, your place, we start with dinner.
Maybe we could skip dinner, go straight to dessert.
That sounds like a plan.
The reason my apartment is such a great retreat, it's quiet, it's comfy, and there's no checkout time.
Oh.
And maybe I shouldn't be talking to you about this, but I just walked in on Kevin practically accosting Lucy, and it really freaked me out.
Well, Kevin and Lucy have a very long history, Libya. I'm sure that he wouldn't be doing anything to hurt her.
No. But Kevin was so out of control. I've never seen him like that before. And I already had one parent go psycho on me.
Well, I can understand you wanting your father to be perfect, but my son's a wonderful person. It's just that the way the world works is that he's a human being, and that means he's flawed.
I guess I just thought I could have one person in my life who wasn't.
You don't know who Eve really was, Lucy. You have no clue what she really meant to me.
I think I do.
We loved each other. We shared a wonderful life.
So you have to fight for her. You have to fight for Eve, Doc. You have to fight. You do. You have to fight to try and save all those wonderful, good memories you have of Eve. Please don't let them be ruined by some half-written note you found in Ian's apartment.
What he wrote about her, Lucy. I mean, it sounded like they were having an affair right under my nose.
You don't know that. Maybe it was just Ian, you know, being Ian and writing some crazy limerick because there's a lot of words that rhyme with Eve.
I don't believe you're talking about Eve like this. The two of you never really even liked each other.
No. But I like you, Doc. I like you very much. So you see, you can't doubt Eve. She would not want you to doubt her. You have to fight. Fight for the woman you love. You fight for Eve. Ian.
Hey, you had a bad dream.
Oh, God, Ian.
I'm not going anywhere.
Good.
You're the most beautiful woman I've ever seen. And I can't deny this any longer.
Ian. I've been wanting to do this for so long.
Hey, you must have had a bad dream. You all right? Okay, come on.
Stay tuned for scenes from the next Port Charles.
The next Port Charles.
Why have you been so secretive since the first day I met you?
I think it is time that somebody reestablishes who calls the shots. You're falling back in love with Kevin.
Admit it, the day is never complete without your daily dose of Erica Kane and All My Children. Eventually, Erica will settle down and find someone special again. But is it today? You're going to have to watch and find out. Luckily, All My Children is coming up next here on SoapNet.